Welcome in Pine Belt. Hopefully you're bundled up with a nice hot cup of coffee or tea on this chilly Thursday morning. It's warming up a bit this weekend before we dip down into the coldest of the cold. Rex will break down your forecast in just a few minutes. But first, the Magnolia State prepares to celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy this weekend with a whole slate of events to honor the civil rights icon. We're going to start in Columbia for you, where the Marion County NAACP is hosting its MLK Weekend celebration with events Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I had the opportunity to sit down with Miss Tupanica Bridges with the MLK Parade Committee, and she says they're expecting a weekend of music complete with DJs, gospel choirs, and a very special guest. Take a listen.
We will have the sounds of dynamite coming from the great Alcorn State University. So when you hear that noise and that explosion, don't be afraid. Don't call the police. It's just those sounds of dynamite coming through Columbia, Mississippi, painting the town purple and gold. And we plan to have a great time this weekend.
All right, sounds like a lot of fun. And here's a list of events. Saturday at 1 p.m., the parade rolls through downtown Columbia, ending at Friendship Park. Then folks will enjoy Kind Day in the Park, a festival immediately following the parade with music, vendors, and food trucks. Sunday at 2 p.m., you're invited to John the Baptist Church on Lumberton Road for a special gospel musical. Then Monday, the NAACP will host a commemorative celebration at John the Baptist Church that begins at 11 a.m. In Laurel, the MLK Community Development Corporation kicks off a weekend of events with its annual Scholarship and Prayer Breakfast, where they will present scholarships to 3 deserving students. It will be held at Wayne Sanderson Farms headquarters Saturday morning at 8. This year, the theme is Together We Can Dream. It's a week of celebration in the capital city. Jackson is hosting several days of events in honor of Dr. King, including its annual parade. The parade is Saturday morning at 10, starting at Freedom Corner and rolling down Medgar Evers Boulevard. This year's theme is Still Standing Strong. Get there early to get the best seats. While you're in the capital city, take advantage of this special weekend deal at the 2 Mississippi museums. Both the Mississippi Civil Rights Museum and Museum of Mississippi History are offering free admission Saturday and Sunday and Monday. The free weekend will include family-friendly crafts, activities, museum tours, gallery talks, and on-site voter registration. And here's a unique way to honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy of leadership, unity, and community service. The city of Hattiesburg invites you to participate in a special day of service. Monday, January 20th, Hattiesburg leaders invite the Pine Belt to participate in a handful of projects across the city. They're designed to improve your neighborhoods and serve your neighbors. And to get involved, call the mayor's office at 601-545-4501, and they'll find the perfect project for you. All right, it's time to paint the Pine Belt black and gold. The Lady Eagles celebrate their 50th season this Saturday. Southern Miss Athletics welcomes back all former Lady Eagles to the Reed Green Coliseum for a special 50th season celebration. The festivities start at 1:50 Saturday with the current team facing off with South Alabama. You can get your tickets to the game and the celebration at southernmisstickets.venue. I want to say that's VenueNet. Ticketsvenue.net. I think my producer told me that. And then the men are hitting the hardwood too, traveling to San Marcos, Texas to face off against Texas State. The Golden Eagles won their last matchup with the Bobcats at home with a final score of 92-88 Saturday. But of the last 6 games they've played against Texas State, the only 2 they've lost have been on the road. And with an 8-9 season so far, this will be a game to watch. Tip-off is at 4 p.m. You can catch it live on the Southern Miss Radio Network. And rounding out the weekend on the court, the New Orleans Pelicans play the Utah Jazz at home. Tip-off is 7 Friday night with pregame coverage starting at 6:30. And you can watch the game live on the Gulf Coast Sports and Entertainment Network. That's over the air on channel 18.2. All right, take a trip to the capital city to celebrate the Jackson State University Tigers' historic Celebration Bowl victory. The city is holding a championship parade Friday evening. The fun starting at 4, and you'll want to get there early to enjoy the pep rally, music, and vendors selling licensed JSU merchandise. Plus, there will be food trucks. That's all happening at the corner of State and Pearl Streets. Then the parade starts at 6, featuring the championship team, coaches, and JSU leadership. All right, with the weekend coming up, it's time to put aside your 9 to 5 and party for a cause with Boots and Bling. This event puts the fun and fundraiser to support Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. Get ready for a night of dining, dancing, and Dolly at Wilson's in Laurel. The Boot Scootin' Good Time kicks off Saturday night at 7 and doors open at 6:50. Tickets are $37 on Eventbrite, but they'll also sell a limited amount of tickets at the door, included in that ticket price. You'll get entry to the door prize raffle, delicious food, selfie stations, and vote in a costume contest. All that and the proceeds benefit the Imagination Library, a program by the Dollywood Foundation that mails free books to kids every month.
All right, Karrie, let's take a look at our current readings across the area, mainly in the low to upper 50s. 57 in Collins, 53 in Petal, 55 in Purvis. It's 53 in Beaumont, 54 in Waynesboro, and finally 51 in Bay Springs. Here's your commute forecast this afternoon. About 61 by 4 o'clock, down to around 50 by 6 p.m., but you get a green light, no other problems. Now, here are the forecasted highs for today, mainly around 60 in Bay Springs and Heidelberg to lower 60s in the rest of the Pine Belt. Say 62 in Summerall, 64 possible in Columbia and Foxworth, 62 in Purvis, and 62 in Moselle. The forecast lows for tonight, probably another good frost in the morning, mainly in the mid-30s. 35 in Seminary, 34 in Bassville, 34 in Richardson, 34 Clara, finally 35 down in New Augusta. That's certainly frost weather. Now here's the forecast for Friday. Most of the entire day is going to be dry, and I do have a 70% chance for showers in the forecast for late Friday night into about midday on Saturday, and then all that rain will get out of here. Then we got to face the cold that's coming, and I think you'll enjoy the temperatures for tomorrow, again in the mid-60s, and on Saturday maybe pushing 71, but that's early in the day. Then all of a sudden that cold Arctic blast is coming down towards us. Well, it's sunny to mostly sunny and dry outside right now, but this is the computer forecast models. This is Friday. Tomorrow, there is no rain in the Pine Belt. That's going to last most of the day. So we take this to about 9:30. We see rain trying to develop near the Pine Belt. Now, this is about 1 o'clock Saturday morning. We can see rain. It's mostly light to moderate, to be honest with you. And we finally get it out of here, and then some colder weather dives in, and all these wind particles out of the north, and that air is going to be frigid. So we'll take a look into Monday and Tuesday. Well, Sunday and Monday will be fine, but what about 3:30 in the afternoon about what's this developing in southwest Mississippi? It could be a mixture of snow and rain. Maybe the blue color is just snow. So let's see what it does. This model still paints snow across South Mississippi at this point. Now, the latest information I've gotten from the National Weather Service and the models, the further the cold air pushes the cold front further into the Gulf, that would keep all our precipitation here in the form of snow. So let's hope that works out. We don't want ice. We want snow if we won't get anything at all. But this is about 3 o'clock Tuesday morning. Snow still coming down, but it rapidly gets out of here, and then it's followed by some extremely cold air. Here's your forecast. Mostly sunny, cool, about 62, winds northwest at 5. Overnight, mostly clear, low around 34, 35. And your forecast for tomorrow, it will be dry during the day, 64. That 70% chance of rain comes late Friday night into Saturday morning. We may actually get up to around 71 early in the day on Saturday, but boom, look at that. The high on Sunday, 45. Look at the low, 21 by Monday morning, 37 for the high on Monday, down to 22 by Tuesday morning. And we're just watching what's going to happen on Tuesday. We're not making a forecast yet, but there's about a 40% chance for snow and rain here on Tuesday. This is an ever-changing progress, and the outlook is going to keep changing. The model is going to keep changing. We'll have a much better idea probably about Saturday or Sunday what exactly we're going to get. But we could get something, or we could get nothing at all. But by Wednesday, it's all out of here. But look at the low, 21, with a high of only 42 on Wednesday. Karrie, that's the forecast.
All right, thank you, Rex. And that's our weekend preview. We'll see you at midday on NBC.